I'm Anson.
My name is Yukitoshi Omitahara. I'm in the 4th grade. This is delicious, Mom.
Yeah.
I was eating dinner with Mom when... What? My family was so poor that they finally cut off the electricity that day. Mom, the lights went out!
It's okay. We have a flashlight.
After that day, we couldn't pay the electricity bill, so we had to live at night with only one light of a flashlight.
Eat while I shine the light.
Okay. And we were always hungry because we couldn't afford to buy food. I couldn't even afford to pay for the school lunches, so I was always the only one in the class who didn't get a lunch, and I was always the laughingstock of the class. I'm so hungry. Mom, I picked up some horsetail on the roadside today. I heard you can eat it.
Is that right?
Then, I borrowed the plant encyclopedia from the library and came up with the idea of picking wild plants and eating them. This way, I can get food for free.
I don't want any. You should eat it, Yukitoshi.
Are you sure? But for some reason, Mom never touched it. Is Mom okay? I felt like I hadn't seen Mom eat for about 3 weeks. Even so, Mom wasn't losing her energy and was in a very good mood. Mom, aren't you hungry?
Of course I'm hungry. But you know, Mom's on a diet, so...
Really? Mom says this, but I'm really worried about her. But at the time, I didn't think too deeply about her behavior that night. I need to pee. It was 2 a.m. when I woke up to get the toilet. As I headed to the bathroom using the flashlight. What? I heard something strange coming from the corner. Did some wild animal get in? The noises were like those made by a predator pouncing on its prey. Or is it a ghost? I was really scared, and I was so curious that I decided to use my flashlight to quietly shine a light around the room.
Delicious, delicious.
But I soon came to regret it. There was a scene that was even worse than what I had imagined.
Delicious, delicious.
What? For what felt like 10 minutes, my world had stopped.
Delicious. It's so delicious.
Huh? There I saw Mom busily stuffing her own face with a bento. At first, I thought I had mistaken my eyes. Bentos were supposed to be a luxury that we were as poor as people could never afford, and there was something familiar about that bento box. It smells good, Mom. That's a huge line.
Yeah.
I overheard everyone at school talking about how delicious the steak bento is. It's a high-class bento steak that costs 2,980 yen each. It's something we can't afford right now. I hope we can eat it together someday.
You're right.
It was only recently that I had been thinking about that with Mom, but the thing Mom was eating right now was the same high-class bento steak that we were talking about. Why? Mom was so absorbed in her bento that she didn't even notice the flashlight shining on her. I couldn't stop trembling in my legs. Mom? And when I called out to her, she noticed me and stopped eating her bento.
Yukitoshi.
That's the steak bento. The expensive steak bento. I wanted to eat with you someday.
No, this is...
Even though I'm hungry too. Mom was eating the bento by herself without telling me. She didn't even share it with me, even though I'm very hungry. How did you get that? We're poor, aren't we? We're poor, right? Even so, why are there something like that in our house? I couldn't believe my mom. After making her son go through such poverty, she doesn't even pay for the electricity bill. It secretly eats a luxury bento all by herself in the middle of the night.
Yukitoshi, no! This is...
I couldn't believe anything my mom was saying anymore. When did this start? Since when did you start doing this?
No, of course it's only from today. I just happened to pick it up from the streets. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. A luxury bento like this is too good for a child.
My mom said that without feeling guilty.
Come on, it's time for kids to go to bed. Go to bed now.
I couldn't hold back my anger at Mom. I let my emotions explode all at once. Did you know why I ate today? Dandelions. Because I can't even enjoy school lunch. I'm eating weeds to keep myself full. Despite that. At that moment... What? Something fell from the ceiling from the shock when I knocked over the table.
Oh, this is...
It was wrapping paper from the expensive bento. There was a pile of bento wrappers there, and after several days, and even several weeks. What is this? What is this? This isn't just from today, is it? This isn't just from today! To my surprise, my mom had been secretly eating the expensive steak bento every night without telling me. While I was eating roadside grass happily, she was enjoying a high-class steak bento every night. I trusted you. I trusted you, Mom. I was so angry that I got a 10-yen bald spot. Why, Mom? It was a clear act of betrayal. Mom was forcing poverty on me alone. Mom didn't eat the wild vegetables and weeds I had picked up because she was eating her expensive steak bento every night. All the smiles and kind words you said to me, is it all a lie?
No, it wasn't a lie. And this...
Even though I was so poor, I was happy because I was with Mom. I thought you felt the same way as me, but Mom was just deceiving me. I'm so hungry. I put up being the laughingstock at school. Yeah, I can eat this wild grass. And I tried to live as bravely as I could, not letting my circumstances get the better of me. I wonder if I could eat this bug too. And I prayed that one day Mom and I would have a happy life. But that was just fantasy. I had been made to play the part of a pathetic clown by Mom.
What are you doing, Yukitoshi?
I'm going to chop you up into little pieces!
Yukitoshi!
I took the knife out of the kitchen. It was to end everything. I'll turn you into diced steak!
Calm down, Yukitoshi, if you do that.
I don't care what happens to me. Prison, juvenile school, I don't care about any of that. I'll go wherever I have to. I don't care where I am as long as it's not here.
No, look carefully, Yukitoshi.
Shut up! That moment, I was angrier than I had ever been in my life. I lost my temper. I was so angry that no one could stop me. I ran towards Mom the next moment. The lights went out when I dropped the flashlight. Ugh! I swung the knife down without a care. And when the flashlight turned on again, Mom had already... I did it. I ended my life with Mom. I didn't feel anything. I felt like a hole had opened up in my heart, but strangely, I didn't feel any regret. Then I'll have the rest of my steak bento, Mom. Then I tried to eat the steak bento that Mom had left over as my last supper before going to jail. But what I saw then was... Wait, is this paper and cardboard? Thing I thought was an expensive steak bento was a fake made of paper and cardboard. In the dark, it looked like a real steak bento to me. What? No! Then Mom! At that moment, I realized Mom didn't eat food because she had a steak bento.
I don't want any. You should eat it, Yuki Toshi.
Are you sure? She gave it to me so I could eat the little food we had.
Of course I'm hungry. But it's okay. Mom's on a diet.
Not only was she eating the expensive steak bento, but she wasn't eating anything at all recently. But she was so hungry that she tried to distract herself from any feeling by doing this kind of thing.
Delicious. It's so delicious.
Mom? Wake up, Mom! Mom! No matter how many times I called out to her, she didn't move at all. I was wrong, and in my anger, I did something I couldn't take back. At that moment, I wished to turn back time like I never did before. What have I done? The most important person in the world, my own hands.
Hmm? Are you okay? Is something wrong? I'm coming in, is that okay?
A passerby heard me scream and came to the house to see what was happening, and they called an ambulance right away.
Yeah, what happened?
I was so shocked that I couldn't stop trembling. I'm sorry, Mom.
Hey you, please step away!
I apologized to Mom, who turned blue many times as she was carried away. Even as I did this, the image of my kind mother's smile kept appearing in my mind.
Boy, are you okay?
At that moment...
Looks like a lack of nutrients.
What? Really?
Whoa!
The emergency worker who had looked after my mom said this shocking thing to me. At that moment, I was sure that Mom fell from the blade I had struck, but... My swing missed. Mom had not eaten for some time, so she had simply collapsed from malnutrition.
15 years later. Here, Mom.
Thanks, Yuki Toshi.
I worked diligently at my studies since then, and have now become a young entrepreneur running a small company. Business was going well, and my mom and I were able to treat ourselves to a luxury meal at a fancy restaurant from time to time. This had become the special treat for the two of us. Sometimes I think back to those days.
Me too. It was tough back then.
A lot has changed since then, but there's one thing that hasn't changed. That is, being able to spend time with my mom is the greatest happiness for me. We're so happy now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.